So hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, I'm Flings. Welcome. And in this video I'm gonna show you some aesthetically fall nails, autumn nails with a twist of color, and I think it's cute. Some different techniques I'm gonna show you in this video. But before you go ahead and watch this video, go on my social media account, go and show me some love, and then come back and let's dive right into it. Okay guys, so first I'm starting off pushing back the cuticles gently with my cuticle pusher. I do this on all the nails. Then I'm using my tiny flame bit. I'm using the coarse one to open up the cuticles before I go in with my cuticle scissors to cut the cuticle, or I mean the dead skin around the cuticle area. Try to use this bit on the lowest setting of your e-file. You really don't want to rush this process. Use it low, sis, because you're gonna hurt your client, okay? Use it on the lowest speed. And next, I'm going in with the cuticle scissors. I'm using the one from Staleks to cut the dead skin around the cuticle area. Also, make sure you only use the tip of the scissor so you have control on what you're doing and so you don't cut too much or into the living skin, because nobody wants a bleeding cuticle, okay? We don't want bleeding cuticle, it's not cute. So next, I'm using our mini mandrel bit. I'm using the 180 grit to roughen up the natural nail plate for the adhesion of the product, and also use your e-file on the lowest speed, and you only want to file a thin layer. You don't want to file too much and to make the nails too thin, okay? Okay, so next I'm going to the sizing part of the nails. I'm gonna use the Après Gel X stiletto, the extra long stiletto nail tips, but because the extra long stiletto nail tip is more squarish, I think on the bottom of the nail where it needs to fit to the cuticle area, I'm using my hand file to make it more round. As you can see on the middle finger, you can see it's a little bit squarish. So when I'm done sizing everything, I'm going in with my nail prep to dehydrate and clean the nail plate. I'm using a little manicure brush. When that's dried, I'm using our dehydrator once again to soak up all the oils from the nail plate. Because I'm extra, I like to use extra steps so I know that the nails will stick. And then I'm gonna use our super bond and then a thin layer of the extend gel, and make sure you use a thin layer, and after you apply this thin layer, cure it under your lamp for like 60 seconds. Okay, so next for prepping the nail tips, I'm going in with the Gel X Prep. I'm using this product to etch the inside of the nail tip. If you don't do this step, you can also use your sanding band to etch the inside of the tip, but you need to etch the inside of the tip, otherwise the nails will pop off. They won't have anything to grab on or stick on, so you need that rough inside of the nail before applying your product, okay? So when I'm doing this, I'm gonna do this nail by nail. So I'm gonna do this first, then apply the nail, and then I'm going to do this on the next nail, okay? So when I'm done doing this, I'm going in with a little bit of extend gel inside of the nail. Don't put too much, don't put too little, because it needs to be perfect amount for the nail. So you need to see a little bit how long the natural nail plate is, so you can eyeball it and see how much products you will use or you will need. So it's practice makes perfect. Try out a little bit, and if it overflows, use some orange sticks to clean the cuticle area, because you don't want to cure it if you have any product into the cuticle. So when I'm done doing this, I'm going in with my super long taper bit to clean the cuticle area, or to blend it out and to let it look like it's growing out of the natural nail. We want some natural nails, okay? Nobody needs to know that these are nail tips or extensions or how you call it. It's growing out of our nail. Okay, so this is too long to be our natural nail, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna do this at the cuticle area, also on a low speed. I'm using it on a 10, or you can also use it on 15. It depends on your nail bit or your drill, and do this carefully only on the tip. You don't want to file on the natural nail again. And if you're done doing this, I'm going in with my hand file to make the nails more sharp, more crisp, and more perfect. Okay. Okay, so after I'm done filing and shaping the nails, I'm going in with a oval brush and some acetone to melt down the cuticle area. So I'm gonna melt down the nail tip at the cuticle area with the acetone so it looks more natural, even more natural. Like I said, nobody needs to know that these are extensions. Nail extensions, nail tips. How do we call it? Yes, you can say nail extensions, right? Anyways, you guys know what I mean. And after I'm done doing that, I'm going in with my buffer to buff the surface of the nail to prep before we gonna do this bomb ass nail design. Okay, so okay, so before I go in for my nail design, I'm going to use our Sunny Juice. I'm going to use this to clean off everything. It's our 70% alcohol with a little manicure brush to clean everything. And on the nails that I'm going to do a Frenchie, I'm going to use some pet gel with a little sponge to sponge to like blend the line of the free edge. I saw this on TikTok and it's the best advice they could give me on TikTok. I'm so happy with this step. So you don't have to use two coats of your gel polish. You can only use one coat and to blend out that free edge so you don't see like where the natural nail ends. I love this. When I'm done with the pad gel, I'm going in under my lamp to cure it. And when I'm done doing that, I'm going in with our it's the Après gel color is the spring side. I'm gonna use one coat to top off the pad gel that I've already cured under my lamp, and I'm doing this only on the nails that I need a base for. So the other nails that I'm using a color, I'm not doing this step. So on the next nails, I'm using on the pink, I'm using like an orange brown nail for the Tortoise that I'm gonna do later on. And on the thumb, I'm gonna do a Frenchie, and on this French design, I'm gonna do a zebra type of design with some brown gel polish and a outline of a blue gel polish for a little color, for a little pop. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what we are doing on the thumb. Okay, so on the index finger, I'm gonna use a brown gel polish. I'm gonna do one coat because I'm gonna do another coat later on of a cat eye polish, and to give the index finger like a cat eye feeling, because the cat eye is something that's so cute. You can do it with different colors, different designs. It's easy to do. You can change it up every time while you're doing the using the magnet. I just love it so much. It's so versatile. I really recommend using a cat eye in your designs nowadays. It's just the code. Yes. So yeah, use some cat eye. So next I'm using the magnet to swirl around a little bit with the magnets in the cat eye polish to get that cat eye effect, okay? So be free, do your thing and until you're satisfied. And when you're satisfied, you're gonna put your hand into the lamp. Okay, so on the ring finger, I'm gonna use a chrome base because we're gonna do a chrome situation on the ring finger. I've cured it under my lamp and now I'm rubbing in some copper, goldish kind of chrome. I'm rubbing it in. I'm only doing one layer because over the chrome, I'm gonna do some 3D the chrome design. So for the 3D chrome design, I'm using our 3D gel, and I've mixed our 3D gel with some black painting gel or a jet black gel polish. And I'm doing these 3D lines. Be free once again and do your thing. Just let it flow. Don't be too perfect with it, otherwise it won't be flowy. So let it flow and be creative with these lines. You can also put some dots and then you can cure them under your lamp, not too long, otherwise the chrome will not stick. And rub the chrome in. On the pinky, I'm gonna use a layer of blooming gel for the tortoise, and I'm using a darker brown to make like the dots or the speckle spots of the design. And you can just layer it. I've used like 2 layers of brown, a darker brown and a lighter brown underneath. So yeah, play a little bit with it until you're satisfied and put it on your lamp. I think doing nails don't need to be too difficult. Just be free and do what you would like and do what you want on with the nails. And yeah, if you like it, you like it. If your client like it, the better. So in the middle finger, I'm gonna do a aura effect with the sponge and with some pet gel, with like a little sponge. And over this, when I've cured it on my lamp, I'm just using some gold chain and some golden studs to make like a necklace chain kind of vibe. Once again, be free and do your thing. If it's cute, you will leave it and cure it under your lamp, and if it's not, you can play with it until you're satisfied and then cure it. I'm applying these chains with our 3D gel. So like you can see, I'm just playing with it, and then I will put just some little studs to finish off the chain look. Okay, so on the ring finger, on the chrome design, I'm using our 3D gel once again and a oval brush to encapsulate the nail. So to make sure the chrome doesn't chip, I'm doing a thin layer of the 3D gel, cure it under the lamp, and when it's cured, I'm gonna top it off all the nails with our glossy top coat. You can also top off the chain and the golden stuff so they don't chip with the 3D gel before going in with the top coat. So I'm gonna do it with all the nails, top it off, put it on the lamp, and then I will show you the final result, babes. Okay, so this is the final result. Thank you so much for watching. Girl, this came out so cute. Love it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this set. Yes, love it so much. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to share this video with everybody, with your family and friends. Like, comment, share. Let me know what you would like to see in my next videos in the description box below. And I will see you guys in the next video next week. Bye bye.